Louisiana beer reviews. Cooper's Sparkling Ale. Cooper's Sparkling Ale has been out since 1862. It's brewed in South Australia by Cooper's Brewery. It's bottle fermented and it's kosher for Passover. Alright, this beer is 5.8% alcohol. Gets a good rating on Beer Advocate. The bros give it a good rating. They've returned to their number system. No more letter grades on Beer Advocate, by the way. It gets a fair rating on Rate Beer. I've never had it, so let's see what it's like. It's supposed to be a twist cap, but I cannot twist it. It is sewn so tight. I'll let smoke. Okay. Lot of sediment, lots of sediment in here. So it's hazy, yellow appearance. Hazy yellow appearance with a thin white head, very thin white head. Alright, let's go with the taste. I mean the smell test. A faint breadiness, really, and maybe a little sweetness, but not much of an aroma. Some water. Not a bad aroma at all. See if I can get a better sniff. No, just a very light smell. Let's go with the taste. Cracker, some underlying sweetness. The body is really on the light side, light to possibly medium, sort of watery. The finish is semi-dry and pretty refreshing. Let's go with the swirling and pouring in the sediment here. See if that affects the taste in any way. With all that yeast. Well, these chunks I don't think are as thick as what we had with the stout. This is more like fine sawdust looking stuff. Alright, maybe a little more breadiness here. Possibly a little more fruitiness with this, but not really. It's about 48 degrees out here, by the way. I would say that this is just a very ordinary tasting ale. There's no bad flavors at all. Maybe a little citrus, maybe. Overall, however, it's essentially just a very mild ale. I don't know about the sparkling. I don't know what's sparkling about it. I guess it sounds better to call it that than say Cooper's Cloudy Ale with fine chunks floating in it. Anyway, I give it a B minus. It's good, but just so it's kind of on the dull side. But overall, I think it's worth trying. So Laissez Le Bon Temps Roulé. This is a fairly good beer. I noticed some bitterness coming in at the end. That does give it some character, almost like a grapefruit type bitterness. A grapefruit bitterness, but not a grapefruit flavor, if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna end this review by saying you all come down to New Orleans and go to the LSU football game.